The Catholic Church uses visible signs and symbols to feel the presence of the living God and to be reminded of His love. The sacraments are representative among them. The sacraments are the visible signs of invisible grace and by which the Holy Spirit works and spreads the grace. Most of our liturgical life consists of the 7 sacraments. Other than these 7 sacraments, there are sacramentals. It refers to the Church as an intermediary praying for God's blessing. Sacraments were instituted by Christ Himself, while sacramentals were instituted by His Church. We live diverse and complicated lives. In these daily lives, we must make sacraments a part of our lives and be prepared to receive the grace through them. Therefore, the Church instituted the sacramentals for the sanctification of places, useful things, certain states of life, and certain ministries of the Church. The principal sacramentals are blessings and consecration. Every blessing praises God and prays for the gifts of God. There are blessings of certain ministries of the Church, such as catechists for blessing of a new home, blessing of a shop, blessings of the various means of transportation, and blessings of objects. Lay people may preside at certain blessings. This is because sacramentals derive from the baptismal priesthood. Among blessings that lay person can pray, blessings before and after meals are the most common. In addition, parents can pray blessings for their children before they sleep, or before they go on a trip, or before they take exams. A layperson also preside at certain blessings, such as blessing of a new home or blessings of the various means of transportation. However, he or she should follow the rites and prayers designated for lay minister. If there is a priest or deacon present, the priest or deacon presides at the blessing. Especially the more a blessing concerns ecclesial and sacramental life, the more is its administration reserved to the ordained ministry, a bishop, priest, or deacon. Also, consecration refers to making something holy by specially dedicating it to God. It is done when the bread and wine are transformed into the body and blood of Christ at the sacrament of holy orders, at the consecration of bishops, and when consecrating the altar and holy anointing oils. All consecrations except for transubstantiation can only be done by the bishop, and the consecrated objects and places are used for liturgical purposes. Not only objects, but also individuals dedicated to God are consecrated. In this way, they become the people who wholly belong to God. However, consecration of individuals is different from ordination, because ordination is a sacrament in which the sacred power is given through the laying on of hands and the prayer of consecration. Exorcism, which is the act of driving out devils, is also a sacramental. The Church asks in the name of Jesus Christ that a person or an object be protected against the power of the evil. Also, at the celebration of baptism, the priest asks for protection and liberation from evil through the prayer of exorcism. We often see a priest perform exorcism in films. The exorcism can be performed only by the priests with the permission of the bishop after a thorough investigation by the Church. Sacramentals encourage our faith and commit us to live a sacramental life through God's blessings. However, we should beware of considering rosaries, medals, or icons as talismans or symbols of good luck. This is because sacramentals should be used only as the spirit of faith and devotion, and not as a superstitious act. Sacramentals. If they be well used, our confession of faith will become possible within the blessings of the Church, and our actions will not only please God but will also protect us from evil.